Hey Kei here. It's been a while since I've added a new video to the Zombies Guide to Vtubers. So today's topic is time management. I'm not very good with time management and I get distracted easily, so I want to share some tips on how I keep track of my own time. As a content creator, time management is one of the most important things you have to master. You might think, oh, you're just a streamer. You click go live and do your thing and then go to bed. Let me tell you something, there's a lot more to it than that. If you're doing this as a casual hobby, by all means click live and go have fun for a few hours. But if you really want your channel to grow, you have to focus on platforms other than Twitch to get more attention. You can use Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, even Facebook, I guess, if you really feel like that's where you'll find your audience. You also have planning and setup before stream and clip making and video editing afterwards. You may even have to do things like make thumbnails, announcements, and there's a whole lot more that I haven't even mentioned yet. For me, planning is one of the hardest things. I can see the big picture and I think about how I want things to look at the end. Then, I'll think about it over and over again. I spend all this time thinking and I don't get anything done. If you're like me, you probably need to get a planner or use the calendar on your phone to make sure things get done. I prefer a small pocket-sized planner because I like having a tangible item to remind me that I have something to do. Once it's on my phone, it's out of sight, out of mind. With the planner, I can write down the steps of things I have to do. Like, for example, let's say this video. I can plan to release this video in 2 days, but how am I gonna do it? First, I'll list down the steps. I've got to think of an idea, write the script, record, edit the video, and then upload it. You can plan these steps in different hours of the day so that you're not scrambling at the last minute to do everything. Again, if you're anything like me and just think about the end goal of uploading the video, you'll probably only have the idea of what it could be about and not the content. I like to keep a small notebook to write down lines I think of throughout the day. That way, you don't waste time sitting and looking at a blank Word document trying to think of a script. You might be saying there isn't enough time in the day. This is usually the excuse that people use to try to avoid doing things for themselves, whether they want to or not. You really have to ask yourself, do I spend that free hour in the day watching my favorite show? Or do I make myself go to my computer and work on my videos? It really is hard to do. I catch myself all the time scrolling through Twitter or watching videos on TikTok, and I have to stop myself from spending my whole day there. To make consistent shorts and stream for about 4 days a week, I've given up quite a few of my favorite hobbies. Maybe given up isn't too accurate. It's more like I put other hobbies to the side. I used to draw 4 to 6 hours a day, but in my brain, I rationalized it this way. Would I rather make a drawing that a handful of people will like for a day on Twitter? Or would I rather make a video that will maybe last a bit longer? I still do quick sketches and silly doodles, but I won't spend my whole day rendering one picture. This is where I can justify spending on commissions. If I can pay someone to draw for me, I will have some free time to work on another project. Another thing I've done to ease up on how much I was putting into my work is I've stopped looking for clips for my VODs. Watching my VODs took me a few hours out of my day just for me to find a couple clips. I learned just making batches of brand new shorts to post for my TikTok and YouTube daily saves me so much time. Unless I remember around the time I said something funny, or if a viewer made a clip while I was streaming, I'm less likely to use Twitch clips. Sometimes creating content will feel like it's taken over your whole life. You just gotta make sure to know when to take a break. If becoming a full-time content creator is your goal, you need to treat it like a business. But you also need to be kind to yourself. Take a self-care day now and then, or spend some time with friends and family. Working yourself every single day with no breaks will cause burnout, which will take a lot longer to recover from. This is my last point and probably my most important one. Remember to get a good night's sleep, or at least the amount of sleep you need. I've seen so many other streamers and content creators out there bragging about the lack of sleep. Sometimes I'll joke about it by saying, sleep is for the weak. But no, everyone really needs their rest. If you're streaming, people can tell if you haven't slept in a while. It's very obvious when you're tired. I find that when I'm tired, I don't want to do anything, or that it's hard to think. I also get a bit mean when I'm tired too. Just give your body a break and actually let it sleep. You'll come up with better ideas after some rest, and you'll definitely feel better too. A well-rested brain is a happy brain. Being a content creator takes a lot of time and effort if you really want to grow. But if you really love doing this, then I would say do your best and have fun with it. Try to make the content that you enjoy and go at your own pace, especially for those new creators out there. Don't feel rushed to make a full 20-minute video for every single day of the week, because you'll just burn yourself out then. At the end of the day, you just want to make cool videos for others to enjoy. Just remember to use your time wisely, and that will help you so much with your goals. I do hope this was pretty easy to understand and that you found something useful in this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that.